back to H&R Fam. If you guys are new here, don't forget to leave those thumbs up and subscribe, as well as check out all of the rest of our videos. So for today's video, if you guys don't know, I am currently pregnant and I am 21, going on to be 22 in October. And my boyfriend Ryan, he has been absent in all of the videos so far, but it is so hard with him working away during the day. I don't want to stick the camera in his face once he gets home from work. He just wants to relax. But for sure there will be a video coming up with him in it, hopefully soon. And of course we do post vlogs and stuff like that. So for today's video, I thought I'd share with you guys kind of my pregnancy symptoms, what made me take a test, and that kind of thing, because I am just coming off birth control prior to when I took my live pregnancy test, which I will leave that video linked down below for you guys. And all the love on that video, I'm so forever grateful and thankful for that, and I cannot believe all of the support. So thank you guys so much for that. But anyways, my symptoms and stuff haven't really changed, because when I posted my live pregnancy test, I had no symptoms, and still to this day, I really have no symptoms. And, but I can say that probably some things were symptoms, but I just kind of put them off as coming off birth control. And, yeah, so at this point, I don't know exactly how far along I am. The doctor is kind of holding off to tell me and kind of do further testing and that kind of thing, just because my birth control did get recalled when I was on it. So he wants to make sure that he wants to get my blood work done and my physical done, so like checking my lungs and that kind of thing done first before he schedules an ultrasound to figure out exactly how far along I am. Just because there is a possibility that when my birth control got recalled that I actually conceived while on birth control. So he is definitely just, you know, holding it out. He wants to get the blood work done to make sure my blood work comes out clean and everything else and all my levels. And of course, I have my next doctor's appointment on Monday, I don't even know the date. It is currently, what day is it today? Today is Wednesday? Tuesday. I don't know what day it is. Anyways, it is the following Monday. So whatever day this video is going up, it's the Monday after that. So yeah, so I have my second doctor's appointment. My first doctor's appointment was to confirm exactly that I was pregnant, to make sure that I didn't get like a false positive test, which thank goodness I didn't, because I think my heart at that point was already set on, you know, I was pregnant, and I was just elated and so happy, and so was my boyfriend, of course, because we were trying for a baby. So that's what kind of makes it difficult. Since my birth control did get recalled, it's kind of hard to figure out exactly how far along I am, whether I conceived after I went off the birth control or whether I conceived before. It all really depends, and we will see once I finally get my first ultrasound, which I don't know when that is yet, but once I do know and I get that appointment, I will definitely let you guys know. But Monday's appointment, like I said, is my physical, so checking my lungs and all that jazz and all that fun stuff. So basically what made me test is because I came off birth control, and it was about 4 weeks after stopping birth control, and I hadn't received my period yet. And so I was just kind of like, oh, okay, you know, we've had unprotected sex, of course, but I was told that it would probably take me personally 3 months to ovulate and regulate my period, because I was so irregular beforehand. So I didn't expect it, and I had no symptoms whatsoever except for the fact that I didn't get my period. But I decided I was going to take a test, even though I knew in my mind that it was probably going to be negative, and lo and behold, it was not negative. And yeah, I was just so excited and so elated that, oh my gosh, I'm still in shock that I'm having a baby, and I'm so excited. But anyways, moving on down the line, it was like the day after I took my home pregnancy test that I started spotting. And so when I went to my doctor, he said that it was totally normal, it's fine. And what it most likely is, my spotting, is because I'm coming off of a hormonal birth control, that my body doesn't have that hormone anymore. So it's, you know, my body's like, hey, what's going on? And I had a withdrawal bleed, is basically what he's telling me. So it's nothing major. It's done now. It's basically just regular pregnancy discharge brown, which is nothing to worry about or nothing concerning. But trust me, the very first time I seen a little bit of blood, I was freaking out, and I wasn't cramping or anything like that. So definitely it was normal. And moving along now, a week later, after my doctor's appointment, I have noticed things, and I'm like, I didn't notice those beforehand. I just put them off as, that's just from coming off birth control. I don't know. But the sore breasts is one of them. I experienced that right away, like right after I came off birth control. So I figured, that's just a side effect from coming off birth control. And it comes and goes. So I don't know if that's necessarily normal, but mine definitely comes and goes. Or my doctor said it could be just because I'm used to the new sensation that I don't notice it unless there's a little bit twinge of more of pain. So that is totally normal. My boobs do feel heavier, TMI. They feel way heavier than what they used to, and they almost feel to the point where they're almost harder, but I know that's just because they're heavier, and that's just what comes with pregnancy. The next thing that I have noticed, besides like the spotting was one of them and the sore breasts, was now my lower back and my hips are actually hurting. So I am only in my first trimester so far that I know of. But what my doctor figures is that I might be one of those women who carry my baby more towards my back. And that could be another reason why I never had any symptoms, no morning sickness or anything. But like he said, if I'm around the 8-week mark, that could still hit me at any time. The other thing I noticed is I can smell now, which I didn't notice before, and I just, like I said, put it off, is I can smell certain things, but nothing smells different than what I remembered smelling. Nothing smells disgusting to me or anything like that. What I mean is this one candle, I could never ever smell it, and now every once in a while I just get a whiff of it, and I know before I was pregnant, I couldn't smell that unless I had it turned on, because it's one of those Scentsy wax burner type things, and I could never ever smell it, and now I get the odd whiff of it. So I definitely noticed that. The next thing that has been going on is my face kind of cleared right up. It cleared right up, and then all of a sudden in the past 2 days, I don't even know what date it is, but literally the past 2 days, my face has broken out so bad. Like right here, you can tell that I am broken out, and I've never broke out this bad. Even going through puberty, I've never. But like my forehead, which I never ever got pimples on, I always used to get the odd one like on my chin area, but now I got them like on my cheek, and like I do wash my face every day because I can't stand it, and like there's like a lot here and over here. It is just insane how fast that it just kind of boom, woo, your face cleared up, and now we're gonna make it look like a road map, a bumpy road map, because it is insane, and nothing more than I hate than the breaking out on my face. The other thing is I get the odd pimple on my chest, which I never ever had before either. So that is another thing that I've noticed. And then the next thing that I have noticed is going to the bathroom is, one, I am on folic acid now, and that can cause constipation, which, believe me, it does. It was to the point where I had cramping, but it wasn't like cramping, like it was in the front, but it was because I couldn't go to the bathroom. So I had to like drink lots of water and fluids, and I actually ate some grapes and stuff like that, and eventually I was able to go, and that pain went right away. It was because I was built up, and at first I was just like with the spotting, and then I started to like get the cramping, but I knew it was more in my back because every time I went to go pee, I could feel that I had to go, but I couldn't. And then of course, then I'd be like, no, I'm cramping and I have spotting, but it definitely wasn't cramping up front. It just felt like it was because I just couldn't go to the bathroom. So that's one thing. And then trust me, and then you go from like constipated to diarrhea in the matter of like minutes, or if not in one day, you can go from constipation to diarrhea to normal to back to constipated. It is like insane. Like I never thought my body could go through so much, but oh my god, it is so true. The next thing that I've noticed is my hair was always one that would get greasy within 2 days, or like the next day I could start feeling it get greasy after a wash. And I can't wash my hair every day because it dries out, and then I get like flakes and my head gets actually itchy. So I can only wash my hair every second to third day. But now I've noticed that I can go a little longer and my hair doesn't get as greasy. Sometimes I feel like it does get greasy depending on what we're doing. But if I'm just sitting at home, I find that it doesn't get as greasy. So I don't know if that's from actually being off birth control or just the weather's warming up. Because I know in wintertime my hair gets more greasy. Summertime it kind of eases off a little bit. So I don't know that. The next thing is the out of breath. I can walk up my stairs to leave my house and I'm out of breath. I can walk around the store and I'm out of breath. It's just something, you know, I know it's normal, but it's like insane. I used to be able to walk up and down my stairs fine, and now I walk up at once and I'm like, I'm dying. Other than that, the other thing I noticed is my gums have been swelling, and every time I brush them, there's usually some bleeding, which again is normal for me. Not normal for me, but normal for pregnant women, and I've experienced that, but still no morning sickness. I do get the odd twinge of maybe I'm getting nauseous, but you know, it never accumulates to actually throwing up or anything like that. Like today was one of the days though where I actually sat down. It was just like, I think I'm actually going to be sick, but I never did. So again, the morning sickness, and I find that if I don't eat, then I kind of get a weird sick feeling. But other than that, no real symptoms, you know, that could detect before I tested. There was nothing. And the lower back pain, I've always struggled with lower back pain, so I just kind of figured that it was, oh, it's just normal. But probably not now. It's probably because of my baby. So yeah, but definitely once I have my appointment and everything and I know exactly how far along I am, I will be updating you guys. As well as, I was wondering if you guys would be interested in a foot care video because, man, I love my foot care products. So I was wondering if you guys would be interested in a foot care Q&A. You can let me know with that, or if you would like a morning routine, or what I eat in a day as a pregnant 21-year-old. So if you guys are interested in any of those video ideas, be sure to comment those down below. And if you guys are interested in a Q&A, let me know, and then we'll go about where I will ask you guys to ask the questions. So I think that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's kind of all over the place, but my mind is all over the place, and I feel like my hair is always in a bun, but I don't have time to do anything with it from working at home. So definitely leave those thumbs up, subscribe, go check out all of my social media, my Instagram and Twitter, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you guys so much, and thank you so much for the support. Bye!